What up, Hammer fam? Welcome back to another HammeredHead. We got an early Halloween celebration today because we're looking at the Undead Geonosian from the Clone Wars collection. I'm really happy to have this figure. The Geonosis arc in the Clone Wars just really f***ing slapped, and these guys were just a really cool concept to have in there. He looks really great. Look at that creepy like a real zombie. They really nailed the look on it. He's got glowing eyes in the picture. This was a really fun episode to have like more of a horror element in Star Wars. I like what they did with that. And he's got removable arms and legs so you can really mess him up. Okay, so I guess some of them have glowing eyes and some of them don't. We got the glowy variant. Undead Geonosian warriors lurk in a vast underground hive. They are under the control of their queen, Karina the Great, who uses a green worm to bring dead Geonosians to life. Obi-Wan, Anakin, and a squad of clone troopers battle these mindless zombies to rescue Luminara Unduli from her Geonosian captors. Really sweet right up. Again, this was a really fun episode. It was a nice change of pace for, the more fun action adventure war side of things. We got like sort of a horror element in Star Wars, and I think it was executed very well. And from the looks of it, this figure was executed well. And let's take him out to confirm. Wow, this guy looks really great. This is one of the most fun and interesting sculpts I've seen in a long time. Very unique appearance. Just looking at his face. Bleh. He's got like his noses up here look creepy. The tongue sticking out. Even his eyes, you can tell that he's like possessed or zombified or whatever. But just look at the sculpt, the way they molded him. It's just so different from like a standard humanoid figure, but it looks so real. Like it looks exactly like the figure in the show. Really unique sculpting. So the box says that his arms and legs pop out, but actually his wings do too, and they actually came disassembled. So this piece right here pops out. It's like his stinger, and then you can attach the wings individually on the back there, which was kind of a pain to do, but it does let you have either a flying or non-flying variant. Then at the same time, this front armor piece comes off. So if you wanted to have him just like being some guy, you can. He has the gem on either way. There's just like kind of a big hole there with it off. His little belt is not attached. It's loose on there. So if you really wanted to, I'm sure you could probably take that off. If you wanted like a naked variant of the guy. But I really like it on. It's even got some nice detailing on there. He's got a gem, some designs. His like stinger larva bottom, whatever that is, looks pretty cool. Then the legs have this molded bend in the knee here with a spike coming out the back, which looks creepy. And then the feet are obviously unique too. So overall, this guy, again, just very, very special sculpt. This is so different from like a normal humanoid figure. And even compared to the other Geonosians we've gotten, I think the animated style looks really good on him. And the face sculpt like really brings out the zombie in him. So I think this guy looks really spectacular. Articulation is really good. He's got a ball joint head with pretty good motion in it. Then ball jointed shoulders and elbows and swivel wrists. He has a ball joint waist, but it's more so just swivel. You can't really go up and down too much on it. And then ball joint hips. This upper knee moves in a ball joint. and then ball joint, ankles. It's a little tough to move some of them, and his limbs are very thin, so you got to be careful, especially because this back knee does not articulate. But you can move him around. And then, yeah, his arms and legs pop out. They're on like a looser ball joint, so you can have a Jedi come and dismember these poor guys. There you go. And actually, yeah, this is probably how you remove that belt. Oh god, yeah. So, if you wanted to take his last bit of clothing off, you could. The blaster looks really nice. I actually left it rubber banded in the way it was packaged because his hands are so big, they have such a loose grip on it, he can't really hold it. So just for the sake of displaying it, I'm going to leave that rubber banded in. But I really like the shade of green they went with on the inside. And it's like a fun gold too. So I think it's a great sculpt and a great paint job. A little basic, not much weathering going on. But it's okay. I mean, it's the animated version, so everything always looks a little cleaner there. And looking at the card, I think it's a great picture too. Bleh. Looks like the face. Bleh. Yeah, I love that. So again, just really fun figure and great depiction. And there's the Undead Geonosian. This is definitely one of my favorite figures. He's a little tough to balance and maneuver, but he just looks so great that it's worth the time to get him to look the right way. Such a great sculpt and really fun addition to the Star Wars universe. He's also not super expensive, especially for the Clone Wars line, so if you see him lying around, I definitely say pick him up. But let me know what you think in the comments. As always, thank you to my Patreon subscribers. Don't forget to follow on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Check out the Patreon page, and don't forget, stay hammered.